You're muted. No, you're not now. How are ya?
What's happening?
Nada.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you.
Tell me about it.
It is a happy Tuesday for me.
You know, we always say we made it through Monday. If
We did make it through Monday.
Mondays are so unpredictable.
I feel like I'm really tall. See, I like the whole.
So what are you doing? Trying to
I don't know.
framing yourself or something?
Yeah, ready?
Okay. Very good.
Wyatt.
I knew that was coming.
Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. All right, now I feel a little better. But now my head looks small compared to yours. Anyway, all right. How is everybody today? Congratulations, Perrin, by the way. Good morning, Lori. We missed you yesterday.
That's right. She wasn't here, was she?
Morning again, guys. Yeah, exactly. Good morning again, Perrin.
Perrin won our tough trivia this morning.
She did. And by the way,
on 102.5 The Shark.
I see we missed you yesterday. Good morning,
wow.
Gina. All right, so I'm being bad on my diet.
What are you eating?
Spaghetti. Oh, you've been out. Oh, you were out with the. Oh, you were. Did you go to New Bern? Oh. Did you go to New Bern? I know you went to New Bern for the Super Bowl party.
Oh, really? Okay.
She was out with the BFS, meaning Debbie.
Best friends forever.
Best friends forever. That's what they are.
She
Elizabeth and Ace and the big old AC.
Big AC.
The big AC.
Oh, Gina's here. Good morning, Gina. How are you?
The big AC. The AC might get more snow than we're going to get.
Well, it's looking
Good morning,
like
Victoria.
It is looking just like it.
And my mouse is. Oh, you went to the Museum of the Albemarle for lunch. Oh, that sounds very fancy.
Very cool.
Good morning, Mike. Sorry, that just if you think about it, we went to the Museum of the Albemarle for lunch. It sounds very hoity-toity. Good morning. Who is your neighbor? I'm gonna guess it's a person. Who is your neighbor? I don't know who your neighbor is. Who is your neighbor? Who's your neighbor? Who's your neighbor?
He's responding. Gary, big day across the street at your place. At the winery.
Oh, because
National Wine Day.
Hello.
I bet you there's some specials.
Is it National Drink Wine Day?
It doesn't matter.
I don't remember. It has to do with wine.
At the winery, they'll call it,
John. John who?
John. John who?
John who? John Doe?
Well, Stamos is here.
Stamos is here. Right. They have a cool exhibit on surfing, posted pics. Oh, cool.
Oh, that's neat.
They're saying up to 12 inches in. I am heading to Hotlanta, which is going to be really cold. We leave this afternoon to go to Charlotte, and then we're staying in Charlotte tonight. We're meeting my cousin and going to Trackhouse Racing, which is 3 drivers race for them. John Travolta. Nuh-uh.
I don't believe you.
Seriously?
I don't believe you, man.
Travel to. He was trying to say Travolta. It said travel to. Okay.
John Travel to.
And then we're doing the tour of that at 3:30. Then we're going to spend the night in Charlotte again tomorrow night, which is Wednesday night. And so hopefully we'll just see no snow. And then we're going to wake up on Thursday morning and we're going to drive to Atlanta. I was like, where? We're going south. We're going down to Atlanta, and we'll meet my daughter at about 2:30 in the afternoon. And then what else? Oh, you're headed to KDH. Oh, so you're coming to see the snow that we're probably not going to get.
I think we're going to get a little bit. It's not going to be the big one.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be as big as last one was.
And that's for the Outer Banks.
And that's for the Outer Banks.
Victoria
could get more.
And Lori, where you were yesterday, Elizabeth.
Yes. And
Moyock.
Did I see? Yeah, Foy said they're saying up to 12 inches in Franklin. Oh no, that was Tammy that said that.
She did?
Yes, okay. She said they're saying up to 12 inches in Franklin.
All right.
Yeah, see, you're right there. And yeah, there's Foy.
All right, cool.
In Florida? I guess that's his neighbor in Florida. I guess that's what you're asking about.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Right, hold on, I'm taking another bite of spaghetti. Little Washington?
Yeah. Little Washington.
Little Washington. Yeah. Up to 12 inches. That's what Tammy said, Foy.
Holy smokes, man. 12 inches is a lot of snow.
Yes, you're not going to get the snow in Raleigh. It's doing this weird curvature thing, and then I'm hoping it doesn't hit Charlotte either. Because but I will tell you this, which I did. I already told you, I think. Literally, it's supposed to be 17 degrees. Oh, 36 when we pull into Atlanta. Nice. Oh, French toast with eggs and sausage.
That sounds good.
Well, see, you have to think about this though. When you've been awake for 4 hours,
Right.
it's basically lunchtime.
True.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way we think about it.
No way. That's too stinking cool, Gary. Did you
What?
see him, or did you just talk to the neighbors and they told you that? Yeah, mass panic at the stores. Oh, I'm sure. You got to go get bread, toilet paper, eggs, and milk.
Really?
Don't you already have that stuff at your house?
Milk sandwiches.
Milk sandwiches. Yeah.
Right.
That is very cool.
And the fact that you would
He
have
has
to
a
buy toilet paper
taxiway
with
to
those
his
items
garage.
is just weird. But
That I'm gonna have to look. You're gonna have to send me your address privately, Gary, and I'm gonna have to go snoop on Google Maps and check that out.
Google Earth. Try that.
Google
yeah.
Earth, Google Maps, whatever. Google Maps does the same thing though.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, you can look and see the satellite, and you can. Yep. Oh no. What in the world? What time? All right, so you've been awake since 11:30 last night.
Wow.
So why did you wake up at 11:30 last night? Why were you asleep ahead of that?
Who knows?
I have it all already. Exactly. Invite him to one of the breakfasts on the Outer Banks.
Well, John's been here.
I'm sure he has.
He was at the 20th anniversary, 100th anniversary of the Wright brothers flight.
The 20th anniversary.
Yeah. He was just a little guy from Little Washington.
Little Washington.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
No, he was here. President W. Bush was here.
W.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty cool. So did you guys hear about the plane that was up in Toronto and went and flipped over?
That was crazy.
Some people were injured and critically injured, but nobody, thank goodness, knock on wood, passed it.
And there's a
passed
couple
on.
of different points of view. 3 different videos are out there.
Yeah, well, there's on the TV behind Bill right now. You can actually, well, you can't see it because the TV's not. No, not. Mr. D's birthday is coming up on the 27th of this month, and his mom is going to cook meatballs. Did I ever announce the winners of the TV
John? So he said.
I'm trying to think if I did. I think did I contact people? I don't remember if I contacted people or not.
Oh,
because that was the day the power went out. I don't think I
Right.
did. So you know what? I'm gonna have to do that today. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Have the food, going to the library for books next. Nice.
okay. Very
So
good.
you don't do the whole Kindle thing. You don't download them on Amazon or anything like that and read them on your laptop, tablet, phone, whatever. The Pulp Fiction restaurant. Oh,
Oh
just
yeah.
call it- okay.
Right.
Yeah, no, I honestly, you know what? I didn't even think about that. Who is the blame? I don't know who the
I
blame
haven't
for
heard
this.
anything about this.
We
latest
haven't. I
one.
haven't heard it either, but they're up there. My guess, and this is just me watching the plane crash itself. It looked like to me that the landing gear on one side didn't.
Yeah, there's no indication they were having any trouble.
Yeah, Gary, my daughter's a little irritated with all that thing, but yeah, I think that's ridiculous that they're getting rid of air traffic controllers. There's a shortage of air traffic controllers, but I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
Too political. Don't want to talk political.
Not gonna
Okay. Sometimes you do, but still, like a real book is good
with big words.
with big words. But I think maybe like the landing gear didn't lock down, possibly,
Maybe.
and that's why it went. And then it just the way it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not.
I
you
mean,
know,
it
this-
did, of course, the one video I saw looked like it was coming in fast, but if you're standing there watching a plane,
They
right
always
by
come in
you.
fast.
they might be have the flaps up and everything,
Yeah.
and ready to land, but they still might be doing 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, Gary, you would know that. How fast is a plane going when it approaches the runway? Gary
A
would know that
commuter
answer.
jet.
A regular,
Yeah.
like that plane, that Delta. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just making sure we read all the books. Read all the books. Read all the comments. And I was reading Tammy's. It said something about the books. All right, just call my names. Yeah, you know what? I have a project while we're driving, as long as I can get my internet to work. Or when we get to Charlotte tonight, I can, and I'll send out the notifications. About 200. You were right.
Okay.
Good guess on that one, Bill. Yeah, I know. It was awful. It was tragic. But thank goodness, like I said, nobody died. All the passengers and the crew all survived.
Some were hurt pretty bad.
Some are critical. Yep.
So it's just it's just so
it's been weird. All these little things have been happening when it comes to airplanes, and they haven't happened since 2009. I think is what it was.
Exactly right.
So who's the concert they're going to announce today?
Tiny Tim, remember? Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Tippy-toe through the tulips.
Just teasing.
Or was it that plug it in, plug it?
Billy Crash Craddock. That's right.
I don't know. We're not allowed to say because they haven't announced it yet.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Are we going to actually announce it?
No, we're not.
I don't think we're going to announce it.
The announcement is going to be on Dixie 105.7.
Oh. Yeah. You were going to go to Scotland. I did not know that, Perrin.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, flying right now kind of sounds scary, but hold on. We got to do this thing.
All right. We're talking about what not to do at a restaurant, I think. Yeah, we are. Oh, mic's up. Your station for the Killer Hits, 102.5, the Shark, KC, and the Sunshine Band, and keep it coming, love. Good morning to you. It is 8:12. It's Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer Hits all day.
Winter storm watch in effect for the Outer Banks. Winter storm warning in effect for all the inland areas. It's going to be sunny today, breezy, 42 along the coast, 51 inland. Partly cloudy, breezy tonight, down to 32 for the coast, 25 inland. And then snow developing tomorrow, possibly mixing with rain or sleet. Depends on where you are. We could see 1 to 3 inches. You could see maybe 3 to 5. You could see 5 to 8, et cetera, et cetera.
I really think these models will come together really nicely by late tonight into early tomorrow morning. You'll have a better idea of how warm it's going to be on the Outer Banks. Yada, 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 that kind of thing. But right now we have 31 in Hartford. We have 40 in Waves, and we have 37 in Nags Head at 102.5, the Shark.
So this is something that I've learned. Because Mr. D and I, we like to dine out a lot.
You guys do.
We are
dine out a lot.
We are diners. We are diners, definitely. You'll never hear your waiter or waitress or your server complain because they're working for tips.
True.
But if you've ever worked in a restaurant, you know that there is plenty to complain about, though.
And if you're listening and you work at a restaurant, obviously we're about to talk about this.
Right.
Let us know. Are we right or wrong on some of these? I'd love to get some feedback.
Yeah, I'd love to get some input too.
That are in the trenches, so to speak, especially here on the Outer Banks, the land.
300 and some odd restaurants or whatever it is.
Know, right?
Exactly.
Golly, there's so many choices. But so you got a few tips on what not to do. Okay.
So when you walk in and you sit down at a table that hasn't been cleared, still has dirty dishes on it and that kind of stuff.
Wait a minute.
It's obviously not ready. Don't do that.
Why would you do that?
Because you're trying to hurry up and get that table before somebody else grabs it.
Oh, good grief. How about the sign that says, please wait to be seated?
Well, there's that too.
Yeah.
So when people insist on sitting outside, then complain about the temperature or the noise or the bugs or can we put the umbrella up? Do we have to have this umbrella? No. Shut your pie hole.
Oh, my God. There you go. All right, so Cindy's playing the part of what you'd like to say if you were a waiter or waitress.
Exactly.
This morning.
And then, they bring it out, your food, your drink.
Okay.
And you reach up and grab it off the tray that they have it on.
Oh, well,
no.
You're trying to help, though.
You're trying to help, but think about it. There's a whole balancing act when it comes to that.
Oh, that's right.
And if you take the wrong glass, it could make,
Not good, not good.
So how about if you have younger children with you?
I have been there because I had kids. I know what it's like when the kids are just full of themselves.
But when they start throwing stuff everywhere, if your kids do leave a big mess, then leave a big tip for the server and the bus, the bussers. Some
parents could care less, apparently.
Don't do that.
That's all they get, right?
Yeah.
Other kids, there's the temper tantrum
Take
kid.
them out back and whop them.
Yeah. Remember that in the story, whopping the kid's legs would fly up 3 feet in the air each time, like in front. I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened?
So, and
Yeah.
when somebody brings you a drink or a plate,
Yeah,
say thank you.
that's a good thing.
And don't just say, oh, I'll have 4 whatevers. Or, this.
okay.
Say, can I please, oh, can I please get
Sure.
another drink? Could I please have a napkin? As opposed to
Right.
another napkin, please, or another napkin. No, don't, no.
Now,
Mm-mm.
no, I've never been an actual waiter or waitress.
Mhm.
I've been a part owner in a cafe
Mhm.
before, so I know front of house seeing this happen. But the people that are sitting there at the table are like, "Hey, waiter, that
Excuse
just
me.
grates on my nerves."
Yes, they're people.
Yo, over here.
Yeah,
That kind of gets to me.
you can kind of like wave, just kind of.
We'll get their attention,
Yeah,
of course.
exactly.
Yeah,
But don't
be
whistle,
rude.
don't snap, don't.
Yeah.
Garçon. Because think about it.
Taters.
They don't just have one table.
No, they got 4 or 5 at least.
And
Yeah.
don't complain about $15.99 for a hamburger.
What the heck?
The waitress or server just works there. They don't set the prices.
Right. Now, what happens when you legitimately find that place is still open at 10 p.m., kitchen's still open, but they close at 10 p.m. and it's, I don't know, 9:40, 9:45, and you walk in the door? What should you do?
You should not order food, and you should expect them to spit in it if they do. If you do, I'm kidding.
Now.
I'm kidding.
Again, Cindy's playing the part of.
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've ever seen the movie Waiting?
Oh, I have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. And if you eat everything on your plate and they say, so how was it? Oh, it was horrible.
Really?
Was it? Was it? Was it?
I
Yeah.
cleaned my plate, but it's only because I paid for it. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's kind of rude too. So don't be rude. Don't be stupid.
Pretty much.
Just
Kind and
treat
courteous.
others as you would like to be treated. Hey, how about that concept? Not bad at all. Right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next, please.
Yeah. Can you hit the button, please?
That's
Come
right.
on. Start this. Come on.
We got to roll. All right. That's some good stuff there. As we gear up for another season of whining and dining on the Outer Banks, I think those are some good suggestions.
I think so too.
Stick around within 10 minutes. Today in music and more killer hits coming up.
All right, where are we? We have a bunch. Okay, so parent knows CPR. Hold on. I'm flying in 2 weeks. I have confidence my pilot will, after I say hi, make sure he's. Oh, okay, yeah.
Size
You only live once. We're going to Europe in May. If it's meant to be, see, I'm right there with you, Lori. Hi, Sally. Gary, you're right about John. I gotta sneeze. Okay.
Bless you, bless
Sorry.
you, bless you.
Okay. Parent knows CPR. I used to know CPR. I mean, I could probably still do it again. I think maybe there's one thing about eating in a restaurant. Don't complain about your food and then send it back because it's gonna get some special seasoning. Go watch the movie Waiting.
Okay. Now, when the waitress is rude, that's a little bit of a different story. That's going to affect their tip, I think. Obviously,
I have to sneeze again. And I like Sally's. What Sally said. No one ever says before they die, I traveled too much.
true.
Enjoy every vacation. Absolutely. Was a waitress in high school and summers in college at a restaurant in Morehead City, North Carolina. Always say, may I please have? Exactly. My mom would always say, I'll have. It made me so angry. Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you. We still make it and smile and say, thank you for coming.
There we go.
Absolutely. Talking to John Travolta, we're meeting this fall at Buc-ee's for a sandwich, no call. He lives about 10 minutes away from us on a higher quality area. Oh, you're going to pick him up? Oh, you're not going to send the car for him?
Why don't you just have John bring Buc-ee's to his house?
Did he did. It was Kelly Preston. That's who he was
He
married
was
to,
married
right?
to Kelly Preston.
Yep.
John Travolta.
Yep.
She died.
Yep. Exactly. You always regret what you did not do. Exactly. Oh, well, if the waitress is rude, then she's in the wrong profession.
Right.
Yeah. kindness gets you everywhere. Rudeness does not. Absolutely. Seriously, there's a movie called Waiting, and it's the behind the scenes of a fictitious restaurant called Shenanigans. And it has what's the guy's name? He does the cell phone commercials now.
Can you hear me now?
No. He owns Mint or whatever it's called. Help me. Used to wait on Elliot Gould. Oh, that's very cool.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Ross's and Monica's dad?
Uh-huh. That would be
Wow.
Elliot Gould. Yeah. Thank you for the bless yous. What's his name?
I don't know. Why don't you look it up real quick?
Not Ryan Gosling.
No, he wasn't in
It's
Waiting.
Ryan Reynolds. I knew it was Ryan.
Oh,
I knew it was Ryan.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds is in it. The blonde. Oh, I can't remember
Parent
her
for
name.
500 Alex.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. That's exactly who I was talking about. And then the chick, the blonde, and then there's the guy that his friend went off to college and left him this huge tip, and he's in but like he's just not that into you. He's in a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I've done that too. I've said amazing service, wonderful. Perkins got it. Parents got it. Yeah. I think she said Perkins, but she meant parents. But yeah, go watch Waiting. It's behind the and Louise or not Louise. Yeah. Louise, Guzman.
You were speaking a foreign language.
I think
to me.
Louise Guzman.
It's a little bit too deep on the. I don't know a lot of those people.
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Oh,
Hold on.
I know Ryan Reynolds for sure.
Why is my phone not doing what my phone's supposed to be doing? What is going on? IMDb.com. Waiting. Oh, did you hear the Goonies? There's going to be a revamp of the Goonies.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That
Waiting.
should be interesting.
Yep, they're starting in the beginning stages. It hasn't gotten that far yet. Okay, Ryan Reynolds, Anna Faris.
Anna Faris.
Yes, you know her. Hold on. Anna Faris. You don't know her? Anna Faris?
Oh yeah. Yep,
Okay.
that's right.
There we go. See, now it's all
Funny
clear.
lady.
Justin Long.
Okay.
You know who he is.
Yep.
Justin
Cindy's
Long.
showing me the cast of that movie.
Exactly. Autocorrect. I hate that's what I thought. 20% is my minimum. I'm like that.
Mhm.
More if they have a helicopter and have visited Pilot Mountain, only because I love HG.
You need to ask Travolta about that.
Luis Guzman.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he flies. You know Luis Guzman.
I know all these people now. I was thinking when you said Louise Guzman, I was
She
thinking,
played in Mom. Yes, she did. Had not flown since 9/11. Flew to Key West. Pilot asked for a medical
Okay.
professional to report. Since I'm an RN, I had to take care of a sick person on the plane. Oh wow. Who else do you know?
that's a good point, Victoria. That falls under the category of don't touch, don't remake. There's certain things that don't need rebooted. I
Where are we?
think
Hold
Pretty
on.
Woman's one of them.
She played. I hope they don't do it. Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I hope they don't either.
Think about it.
Pretty Woman is Pretty Woman. You don't
That's
mess
right.
with Pretty Woman.
It's good stuff, man.
Don't mess with my Julia Roberts and Richard Gere.
Ditto on what Tammy said. Welcome back, Sally. Glad you're back
Yeah.
with us.
I'm glad. I hope the
Although-
Caribbean was nice. St. Croix.
St. Croix. I was looking up St. Croix because I was thinking, what would make Sally spend 29 days in a place that
Is that
has
how
to
long
be
she
beautiful?
was?
That's what she said.
She was there for 29 days.
Yeah.
Where was I?
Right there, for most of it.
I don't remember her saying 29
But I
days.
saw some pictures of that joint, that whole area, the mountains right out of the water, and then they just shoot straight up some of them.
I'll have to show you my friend Michael's house.
Really pretty. All right, we got Today in Music. We're going to cover that for you, and we'll talk a little bit more about this winter storm. And man, who knows?
Yeah.
I have a feeling there will be snow for sure.
We just don't
Maybe
know
a
how
lot
much.
of snow in some places, but we'll have to wait and see what the Outer Banks
We
gets.
don't know what.
Why do we worry about that? Because that's where I am, So, but, oh, Lori's leaving.
Lori,
us.
you have a great
All
day
right.
too. She must be at the teeter in
You
KDH.
too. All right, mic's up. Your station for the killer hits, 102.5, the Shark Horse with no name. America, Bill and Cindy, the morning killer hits all day. It is 8:25.
Why doesn't it have a name? That's what I've always wondered.
I'm just thinking the first thing that came to mind was Wilbur, Mr. Ed. I don't know why that happened.
Yeah, why didn't they
most
name the
horses
horse?
have names? So I just
Most,
don't get it.
yeah, I mean, you got to call it something.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you just call it horse.
Giddy up. I don't know.
Winter storm watch in effect for the Outer Banks. Winter storm warning in effect for all the inland areas. Mostly sunny, breezy today. 42 for the coast, 51 inland. Partly cloudy, breezy tonight. Down to 32 for the coast, 25 inland. And then tomorrow, snow developing, possibly mixing with rain or sleet, like more south. High 36 for the coast and 32 inland.
All right, 35 right now in Elizabeth City. We got 41 in Buxton and 37 in Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark.
Time now for Today in Music, brought to you by Bojangles. At Bojangles, they serve up those hot, fresh, made from scratch buttermilk breakfast biscuits all day, every day. Anytime you're ready, it's bow time.
All right, it was 2012. An invitation-only memorial was held for Whitney Houston at the New Hope Baptist Church. That was in Newark, New Jersey. Among those who performed at the funeral was Stevie Wonder, Alicia Keys, and R. Kelly. Kevin Costner read a very moving and personal eulogy.
Well, he was in The Bodyguard.
Movie? Yeah, what a movie. 2006 in Rio de Janeiro, that's in Brazil, the Stones, they gave a free concert out there, right there on Copacabana Beach. Over 1 million people showed up for it. Could you imagine that?
Copacabana.
I don't know if they sang Copa, probably not. 2005, Britney Spears attacked Us magazine after it published photographs of her honeymoon without permission. The weekly publication printed 5 pages of pictures of Britney and her then husband, Kevin Federline, on holiday. They were in Fiji. A statement from Us magazine said Britney should start her own magazine if she'd like to dictate her own coverage.
Oh.
Yikes. Yeah.
In 1999, pop star turned concert guru Bob Geldof, organizer of Live Aid, he won substantial but undisclosed damages from the Sun newspaper in London in a libel case over a story in which it falsely alleged that he had groped, fondled, and kissed a nightclub stripper.
Mm-hmm.
1990, Freddie Mercury made his final public appearance on stage when he joined the rest of Queen to collect the Brit Award for Outstanding Contribution to Music. It was held at the Dominion Theatre in London, England.
Wow.
And in 1969, Lulu, best known for her single To Sir with Love, married Morris Gibb of the Bee Gees. And a lot of people say Maurice, but I've heard it's Morris Gibb because of where he's from.
I see it spelled out. It looks like Maurice.
It looks like Maurice, but then it's Morris.
Then I think of people call me Maurice. The Steve Miller Band song. I don't know, but it's Morris.
It's Morris. From what I understand, it's Morris Gibb.
Okay,
but I could be wrong.
How about music birthdays?
Dr. Dre, the famous rap mogul, he is 60. Dennis DeYoung used to sing with Styx. He is 78. And Yoko Ono. Oh no. Yeah, exactly. You know who she is. 92.
She's very talented. She's a very talented artist too, by the way.
Artist maybe, but talented, I don't know.
Like with paint and stuff like that.
That way, yeah.
Definitely. But happy birthday to you.
But have you heard her sing lately?
I have heard her sing. Yep. Not to be a negative
Nelly,
Debbie
Downer,
but John had all the talent in that relationship. I think that's 100%. Just my opinion. That's Today in Music. Coming up, let's see, within 10 minutes, news and weather together and more killer hits on the way next.
All right, let's see. Did you see all that sea glass? I don't know what sea glass you're talking about, Tammy, and my microphone's here. Thank you, Lori, for the safe travels wish. Do you have to talk about the snow? Hate snow. Yeah, we don't have to talk about the snow, but unfortunately, that's like the top of the mind of what everybody's talking about. Gary said, bye, Lori. Foy said, have fun. She's headed to the shower. Forrest doesn't like snow either. I like snow when I don't have to work, when I can play in it and have fun in it, and when I go skiing.
Saturday or Sunday snow. Yeah.
Gina,
there you
have a
go.
great day as well. Thank you very much. I will be traveling through on our way to Charlotte. Little
She'll
Washington.
be waving.
Little Washington.
She'll do the parade wave for you. How's that?
Oh, Sally Seaglass. No. Oh, I did not.
Oh,
see.
really? No,
Sally got a lot of sea glass
she
down
must
there.
have posted some pictures or
She
something.
must
like that.
have, or something.
Maybe that was it.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know why. Yeah, we're traveling now. Okay, I have a question for somebody here.
Okay.
Should we go 64 all the way to Charlotte, or should we do 64 to 40 to 85 to Charlotte?
Oh, wow.
I think it's about 15 minutes difference if we go 40 to 85 because it's more interstate.
Gary
I'm
would
thinking
be
we should do
Gary
that.
may be a good person to ask.
Yeah, 64 to
I think Lori's already left us this morning, but she would be another. She seems to travel all the time.
safe travels. Thank you, Gary. Should I go? Yeah, should I do 40 or 64 to 40 to 85, or should I do 64 all the way? Just
Okay.
curious. We're actually going to Concord, which is just north of Charlotte.
We should say goodbye to part of our family this morning.
Oh,
that was
I think
cruising
they're
up.
already
You think
gone.
they're already gone.
No, not yet. Oh, yeah, they're gone.
Okay.
It's after 8:30.
Let's see what else we got here. Oh, yeah, everybody's wishing you safe travels.
Thank you,
I do
Linda.
because I want you to come back. There's
Oh, well,
that.
that has nothing to do with the travel or with the safety of that.
Right.
Take 40 all the way. Okay.
Yeah.
So go 64 to 40 to 85. I will do so.
All right, there you go.
Makes more sense. Okay. That's what, because it
From
gave me a
the
couple options.
Renowned world traveler
Yes.
Jacques.
Traveler
Gary.
extraordinaire.
Today we take Interstate 40 all the way to 85.
We take Interstate 40
That's
to
right.
Interstate 85.
Jacques was- I'm thinking
Safe time
Jacques Cousteau.
C&D. Pack your backpack. Oh, it's going to be packed.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Aw, thank you. That was very nice of you. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you.
Okay.
How's Lou Ray doing with the snow? Because I know you guys in the past have gotten snow. No, they'll be there for you. Well, I've
That's what
got
I
him
heard.
all set and ready to go. Like,
Yep, that's right.
he is set. All he has
That's
to do
right.
is
She got
click.
my clothes set out for me for a week.
I picked out his clothes.
Mrs. Thomas is very appreciative of that, by the way.
It wasn't that
It
difficult.
gives her
I
a
just,
break.
I just picked a blue shirt for every day.
It's just like it's the same blue shirt. Don't tell it. See how long it takes for him to notice.
Yeah, he might not notice. Oh, look, Bill, look, here's a blue shirt. Hey, why don't you wear this blue shirt? Hey, why don't you wear this blue
Exactly.
shirt? Oh, wait, let's wear this blue shirt. Why not?
What a good idea.
Hey, why don't you go with blue shirt today? My sweater's blue. It looks black, but it's actually blue. We have fun. Cindy, have fun.
All
We'll
right,
hold the fort
cool.
down. Oh, thank you.
Thank you,
Going
Mike.
on another vacation.
That's right.
All right. Well, maybe in like 2 months from now, you'll have to do it. Just kidding. Concord is where they have the Del Webb community, our next adventure. It's closer to Ohio, and you'll still get to change in season and not drive. Oh, well, we are going to Concord because we're staying right next to the racetrack in Charlotte, and we're going to the Trackhouse Racing team.
Oh, there's a reason to go to
Uh-huh.
Charlotte. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we thought
Okay.
about going to. Well, this is the crazy part.
Mm-hmm.
I had like literally talked. I'm like, Charlotte, are we really? And I looked at the thing. I'm like, if we go down to Florence on 95 and then cut across, it's a lot. It cuts off
Okay.
about a half hour to an hour. Then my cousin calls me, not even 20 minutes after I decided this. Hey, you guys still gonna be in Charlotte on Wednesday? I'm like, well, we actually kind of. He's like, because I've got a tour scheduled. I'm getting us into Trackhouse Racing. I'm like,
Explain what
Oh.
that is.
Trackhouse Racing, they are an owner of 3 NASCARs.
Okay.
They own the Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain drives for them. Daniel Suarez drives for them. And so does Shane Van Ginsburg.
Okay.
And he's from New Zealand, by the way. He just joined NASCAR recently. But it's basically every car you see that's racing in a NASCAR race has a team that owns it. Like there's Joe Gibbs Racing. There's Denny
Dale
Han-
Earnhardt Jr.
Yes, there's Dale Earnhardt. There's
Mhm.
Penske. There's just so many different race teams. Chip Ganassi. Actually, Chip Ganassi used to own Trackhouse and they sold it.
Okay.
But there's also the Denny Hamlins. Go Gordon. Hey, where were you at the plunge, mister? Sorry. Concord
is he
okay.
talking about Jeff Gordon?
I'm sure
Didn't
he is.
retire?
Yeah, he did. He owns
I
with
see.
with
He
what's
owns
his face?
now.
He's
With
he's
Dale
part of
Jr. No,
I want to say.
I saw a picture of them one of the nights before Daytona.
Then there's also Hendrick Motorsports, which is another one that
remember
has.
I showed you the picture of Dale and Jeff Gordon. They were kind of celebrating because Dale Jr.'s team made the Daytona 500.
It's his first car that got to race in the Daytona 500.
But anyway, Justin Bateman.
Yes.
The great one.
Prime Rib.
What did you Prime?
Prime Rib. I'm Prime Time. He's Prime Rib. Congratulations to Carrie, by the way. I
take it Justin's a Jeff Gordon fan.
I'm thinking that maybe,
okay. Yeah.
Right. But congratulations to his wife. She got this like really awesome promotion at work.
Justin's did?
Yes.
Okay, very cool.
So
wow, so you don't have to work now.
His smoking hot wife got this awesome. That's what he always says. My smoking hot wife.
They've got a great looking family. These kids.
They do.
Cool. So, the reason that we might know so much about Justin is we used to work with him. He used to work here.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
All right, now deflate the ego just a little bit, buddy.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Let the air out.
Have a breakfast biscuit.
Ooh.
Well, maybe not.
Speaking of breakfast biscuit.
Yeah, that's coming up.
In about 15 minutes or so, y'all kill me. Thanks.
Right, it'll be bow time.
It'll be
Justin, technically, you're eligible to win.
Yeah, you are. Oh, Lord have mercy, child. My goodness. Now, I was not a big, huge Gordon fan, but he was a good driver. I'm not going to say he wasn't. I used to like Tony Stewart at one point in time. Okay. I liked Denny Hamlin at one point in time just because he was,
a connection.
There was a connection. But I've heard.
Well, tell him what the connection is. Mr. D used to be a race car driver.
Scott used to be a race car driver at a local track up in Northern Virginia.
Right.
It was a smaller track.
And this was
after he got in a bad car accident that didn't think he was ever going to walk again, but he did. But anyway, the doctor said no more racing because he broke his back.
Oh wow.
So there's like no more racing, but he got in a race car anyway at one point in time, like a dummy. But anyway, it didn't hurt him. But anyhow, he ended up becoming the pit crew or part of a pit crew for a guy named Mark McFarlane. Mark McFarlane and Denny Hamlin were teammates.
Okay.
But it wasn't when Denny was in NASCAR. It was before he got to that level.
Yeah, the smaller tracks.
It was on a smaller,
yes. Up,
And so he traveled up and down the East Coast with Denny Hamlin and Mark McFarlane and going to all these racetracks.
Right.
And then one time I went to Florida to visit my daughter and I got on the airplane. And as I'm walking through the first class section back to coach, I'm like, that's Denny Hamlin.
So Denny, since he was a Richmond boy, it would have been Southside Speedway.
He was Chester, yeah.
Yep. And for Mr. D,
it was Old Dominion.
Old Dominion Raceway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which was in Manassas, Virginia.
There you go.
Which is now just Dominion Racetrack, and it's outside of Richmond now. But yeah, so that's the whole connection with that. But Denny was sitting on the plane one time when I was flying back he was flying to Charlotte because I had to go to Charlotte. I flew from Florida to Charlotte to home.
And he was right there.
And I'm walking down first class. I'm like, I could tell when he was looking at me, he's like, she recognized me. No, she recognizes me. She recognizes me. Nobody else said anything. But I'm like, yeah, I recognize him. That's Denny. So anyway, but yeah, cool. But now I like Chase Elliott because awesome Bill from Dawsonville is his dad. And I also like Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson, I think, could go on to be the best race car driver ever. Like in the history of he is amazing.
Okay.
He's a really good driver. I mean, he is on track right now to possibly be the best NASCAR driver ever.
Okay, so you usually judge those by how many championships you've won, how many races
just
you've won.
Overall races. I mean, he won more races than and hated Earnhardt. Yeah, exactly. If you liked Earnhardt, you hated Gordon. If you liked Gordon, you hated Earnhardt. That's how it was.
My oldest son, Dylan, he was a Jeff Gordon fan. Loved Jeff Gordon from the time he was a little kid. And
he was a good driver. I'm not going to say wasn't.
Definitely was. Not the rough around the edges driver like Earnhardt was.
No.
At all. And what I mean by rough around the edges is man's man kind of a guy. Self-sufficient. Jeff
Gordon was Earnhardt. Yeah, Gordon was more distinguished.
Here's something you'd notice about Gordon. I'm not knocking it, but saw him at the Richmond race one night. It was a night race, and it started raining, so they stopped everybody right on the track
Mm-hmm.
where they sit for
Mhm.
some reason. And so Jeff waits to get out of his car for a guy to come up the track
With
with
the
an
umbrella.
umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, dude, man.
Yep.
Dude.
Yep.
I'm not really dissing that, but I'm like, dude.
Right.
Anyway,
So he was kind of high maintenance.
maybe just a little bit. But
Yes, a
that's-
little bit of a diva.
Everybody's different.
Right. Yep. Well, that
I
would be
mean-
like you. You would not go outside in the rain without having either a hat on or a
Absolutely.
jacket or
Absolutely.
where I'll just walk out. I don't care.
That's right. You're Dale Earnhardt. I'm Jeff Gordon. Maybe that's what we're trying to say.
Yeah. That pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
could
Dale Earnhardt would have never won blue unless he was. Well, he did when he was with Wrangler. It was blue and yellow.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
There was a lot of
Oh,
blue in Gordon's
Lord
outfit.
have mercy.
DuPont
Lord have
paint
mercy,
scheme.
child. Lord have mercy, child.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we digress.
I'm Dale Earnhardt, and you're Jeff Gordon. That's about right.
Umbrella, come here.
Garcon.
No doubt.
Lord have mercy. But anyway, so yeah, but no, Kyle Larson. There was an interview with him when the Daytona 500 before the
Mhm.
Daytona 500, and then of course they reran it again a little bit later, because they were killing time because it was delayed for 3 hours. But there was an interview with him, and like some of the records that he's already broken
Right.
from, like, when you're thinking Davey Allison, Bobby
Right.
Allison,
All those
yeah.
greats.
The King, what's his name? Richard Petty. I couldn't think. I was like, what's his name?
King Richard.
But there was Richard the First. Anyway, that's Henry VIII. I am wrong name.
Yesterday, I'm going to ask for a cue here in a second for everybody.
Okay.
The cue to go to credits. And sorry, looking at my phone. Yesterday we were talking about St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
St. Patty's Day, the parade.
Mhm.
And somebody found out that it was going to be on
The
the
16th.
16th,
Mhm.
but we couldn't find it officially. But during the morning, after we got off the air, the Kelly's annual St. Patrick's Day parade Facebook page,
Suddenly got updated.
they put it out. It said, March is right around the corner. Time to jump right into action. Sign up for Kelly's St. Patrick's Day parade. They have a link there. If you
Mhm.
usually participate in this, you know where to go.
Yep.
If not, I posted something on Bill Thomas on air last night
Okay.
on my Facebook page that's got the link. But nice to know this official Sunday the 16th, the day before
Perfect.
St. Patty's Day,
Probably starts at 1.
1 o'clock.
Look at
on
me.
the beach road. On the
Look
beach
at
road.
me.
Should be an epic
And-
weekend here. I
First
would
come,
think.
first serve when it comes to the lineup. If you're going to be in it,
Mhm.
back of the line. Just go to when you just
Don't
start
do
driving
like we did the first year we were in it.
and cut into the
We pull up and we're like, oh,
right
there's
behind
a
the
spot
hospital.
right there. We're right up next to the pier
uh-huh,
on the beach road.
uh-huh.
And we just pulled in behind
right behind the hospital.
right, and they were the
Grand Marshal, the
Grand
leader, the
Marshals.
leader of the parade.
it wasn't
And-
too long. Here comes the little golf cart. Excuse me,
You're
who are
frozen.
you?
Oh, there you're back. Yeah.
It was like I was getting
No.
ready. I thought
Go
they
down
were
there.
joking us. I was like, "Don't you know who we are?" No, I didn't say that, but they made us go all the way to the back.
Back of the bus.
So it's like the walk of shame
Yeah.
to
So
the back of the line.
luckily
So
it was easy to turn around though.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. All right, we do need a cue. We're wrapping things up this morning, and thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it.
And coming up soon,
Yeah,
gonna have a special announcement
we are.
about this.
Oh, Gary and Perrin.
You guys are gonna
so
be-
excited.
You're gonna be kind of happy.
So excited.
NASCAR racing credits, please. Yes.
There we go.
Oh, we'll see you there. It's ladies
All right.
week at the beach. Nice.
So we'll announce this when you get back. How's that?
Yep, exactly.
The big announcement.
The big announcement
Mhm.
that Gary and Perrin are gonna love,
That's right.
especially Gary,
That's
because
right.
he's the pusher.
They're opening back up a Howard Johnson's, and we're gonna have breakfast there. No, just teasing.
We're going to the
Although
Hojo.
that'd be cool.
We're going to the Hojo.
Have a good one, you too.
Not a Stuckies. Stuckies.
Have a great day.
Get a
I will see you guys tomorrow.
get a pecan roll.
Cindy will be on the road.
I'll probably see you guys on Friday though.
Yes, there's a
I
special-
might
yep,
be in because that's when all the fun stuff
in
happens
the
at the
thick of
racetrack.
things in Charlotte, right?
No, in Atlanta.
Oh, you'll be in Atlanta.
I'll
for
be in
that.
Atlanta at that point. and all the
Oh,
the
okay.
haulers will be driving in with the truck
so
with
you'll be
the
seeing all
cars,
the action.
and they're gonna be driving right
That sounds
past
like
us.
fun.
I'm so excited.
Cool.
Anyway, all right.
Do you need a press pass?
No, I'm in the thick of it.
All right, cool.
Peace and grease.
Safe
And I'll
travels.
see you